have been doing good. I'm here with a question and answer video of questions that I've collected off of Facebook from a group called I Use a Wheelchair So What, and every person in there is a wheelchair user. And some of my questions are from my friends who are able-bodied. So I'm going to start off with the questions that are mixed up, so I will tell you whether or not it's a wheelchair user or not. I'm going to start off with Yosha Hernandez. She asked me, she's a wheelchair user and she went to my high school in Santa Fe. She said, would you be interested in helping me form a wheelchair basketball team here in Santa Fe or other activity? We need something fun to do. Yes, we need something fun to do, definitely. For us wheelchair users, there's not really a lot of things for us to do, and being in Santa Fe, it's a small city, and there's not really any fun things to do. But I actually talked to her about this question, and we're going to try to form a wheelchair dance team. Like, we would go to high schools and perform, and like, I don't know, just different things to like bring up people's spirits so they know just because we're in a wheelchair, we're not going to let anything hold us back. We're going to follow our dreams, we're going to conquer our dreams. Okay, so the next question is from Crazy Soriano. He's not a wheelchair user, but he's my Facebook friend. It says, what words would you say to a person going through the same that would lift their spirits? Well, I've been in a wheelchair all my life, which I'm sure you guys should know if you've watched my previous videos. But I would tell someone in the same position as I am, not to let all the negativity get to you, because people are going to make fun of you, or if they put you down, or be rude, and just in general, don't let the negativity get to you. No matter what, you're very good looking or beautiful, whether you're a male or female, no matter what, don't let the wheelchair get to you, because if someone really likes you, they need to see you, not the wheelchair. My next question is from Paul Wick. He's a wheelchair user. He's from that group that I was telling you about. His question is, so how do you go to the bathroom anyways? Well, depending on your disability and whether you're paralyzed or not, from wear down or what, depends how you go to the bathroom. Me personally, I'm paralyzed from the waist down, so I self-catheterize myself, and that's how you go to the bathroom. Some wheelchair users might have to use a diaper or other thing, whether they're trained or not, but I self-catheterize myself. That's how I go to the restroom. I had surgery for it to have that procedure done. My next question is from Kristen Dugan. She is also in a wheelchair. It says, did you have a lot of friends or any boyfriends in high school? I'm a sophomore with muscular dystrophy too. I had somewhat friends. Well, actually, my freshman year, I had a lot of friends towards the middle end. But then as I got older through high school, it was just drama. Like, people would talk about other people, make up lies, and finally I was like, you know what? I need to concentrate on myself. If I want to get out of here and graduate, I need to not concentrate on the drama. You need to concentrate on yourself first as a person. Boyfriends, yes, I did have some boyfriends. And sometimes, tip, is sometimes you have to talk to people first, because they might think just because you're in a wheelchair, like, oh, they're no fun or whatever, but you know what? We can actually be a lot of fun. I'm just kidding. Okay, my next question is from Sean Corbin. He's a wheelchair user. What was your view of people with disabilities before you were disabled? How has it changed? I've always been in a wheelchair. It wasn't an accident. I was born like that. My spinal cord got tethered when I was in my mom's womb, and my injury is from T6 to T9. My view of people in wheelchairs hasn't always been the same. When I was younger and, like, I guess you could say more little, I was actually afraid to talk to people in wheelchairs, like other people, like older people that are not to wave to me or like say hi, how are you, and I'll just be like all quiet. And now I actually have a few friends that are in wheelchairs. It's really good. So that's why we might try to form a wheelchair dance team, depending if we could figure out if it's gonna work out or not. Oh, also, if you have any ideas for the wheelchair dance team, like a name, please comment them below because we're having trouble coming up with a name. There's 2 other dance teams in 2 other states that have people in wheelchairs, so we don't want to use those names. One's called Hot Wheels and the other one is called Colors in Motion. So comment below. My next question is also from Sean Corbin. It says, do you think it's better to be born disabled or become it later in life? To be honest, it actually depends on the person. Like me, I'm glad I was born disabled because I wouldn't want to go through the depression after like having an accident or something. I just think it's sad. But then again, I wish I was born able to walk and then had an accident just so I had the feeling to see how it was to walk, because I've always wanted to walk. Okay. My next question is from Sabrina Willer. It says, do you know, even though you're in a wheelchair, that you're a beautiful person and deserve to be treated equal? Being in a wheelchair, to be honest with you, it's sometimes hard to believe that you're a beautiful person, even though I just told you don't accept the negativity. But like when you look in the mirror and like you see yourself sitting in a wheelchair, you are going to have your down days. But you're also going to have your positive days also. But don't let those down days get to you, because it just will pull a really big toll on you. So people tell me all the time, hey, you're beautiful. But it's just hard to believe, being like, are you just saying that because I'm in a wheelchair? You know, just all kinds of thoughts go through your head, but yeah. And I deserve to be treated equal. Yes, I do deserve to be treated equal. Every person deserves to be treated equally, no matter what the situation is. Like I said a while ago, I would want someone to see me for me, not my wheelchair. Like, my wheelchair doesn't define me, and I want to start following my dreams. Which will lead on to the next question from Eric and Flor Carrera. What are your future goals? As you know, I graduated high school in 2013. Don't really find myself interested in college. That might change later on in life, but for right now it doesn't. My goals, I want to get this dance team started and I want it to be a success. Another goal, is I've always wanted to become like a singer or a rapper, but my only problem is I tend not to like my voice. So, and another goal is, if these aren't successful, I would like to find myself a good career job, something that I'm going to enjoy doing, because like they say, if you enjoy your job, it's not like you're working. And my next question is from Jolene Vigil. She's actually, her and Yosha Hernandez are actually going to be in the wheelchair dance team if we're able to put it together. Jolene Vigil's question was, how do you get from your bed to your chair? Do you do it by yourself? I'm able to get to my bed from my chair, and yes, I do it by myself. And you told me to describe how I do it, but I'll do another video of me transferring myself so you can see how I do it. It's really weird. People are, like therapists and stuff, are like, you need to use a sliding board, and I'm like, the sliding board just gets in the way to me. Like, you have to have your own different types of, I guess, ways, strategies. There you go. I can't say it, but you know what I mean. And my last question is from Danielle Tafoya. She's able-bodied. It says, how does being in a wheelchair affect your relationship? To be honest, being in a wheelchair doesn't really affect my relationships. It's mostly me that affects my relationships. Because just because I'm in a wheelchair, I always think like, oh, the person I'm with at the time they could find someone better than me. They could find someone that could walk, or they can find someone that looks better in general. And like another thing I have is like, to me it makes me feel like, oh, I'm in a wheelchair, they can't check me out, but they could check out someone else. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. But other than that, it doesn't really affect any of my relationships. It's mostly like I said. But anyways, YouTube, that is all I have for now. But if you have any other questions you'd like me to answer in a future Q&A video, please comment below and follow me on Instagram at IreneLove13. So have a good night, and sorry this video is so late.